things that we see in the Megillah is God's name does not appear. So we say that every time the Megillah mentions Hamelach, the king, it's actually referring to God. That God is behind the scenes, he's controlling everything. Uh, that when Haman goes to see the king to get permission to dispose of Mordecai by hanging him, he goes in the middle of the night, and just as the king is reading about the good deeds that Mordecai did for him, that Mordecai was interested that the king rule, because Mordecai understood you need a strong king to stop any evil happening to the Jews. That the worst enemy that we have is anarchy. That anybody does what they want and they proceed to commit all sorts of crimes. As we saw, by the way, not a few days ago, over here at the place around this corner, Effie's, where anti-Semitic stuff was scrawled on it. That we see that God arranged that Haman was forced to honor Mordecai against his will. But the other interesting thing is there's one of the interesting little aspects of the Megillah. It's always Hamelech Achashverosh and Esther Hamalka. Now, where you place the word Melech or Malka denotes an important aspect. And you don't have this in English, but you have it in Hebrew. If the word Melech comes before the name, he's not a legitimate ruler. If it comes after the name, then he is a legitimate ruler. So with Achashverosh, Melech comes before his name. He was not a legitimate ruler. He got to where he was basically by a coup d'etat. Esther, though, it refers to always puts the name Malka or the queen after her name, showing that she was there because of divine intervention. And that's a way, again, of showing that God is running the show behind the scenes. So that's something to think about, okay? And have an easy fast.